Welcome. In this video, I'm going to explain once again how I'm doing my reprogramming for my upgrading of my self-image. As you all know, those of you who are new might not know, but those who know me, I always love talking about the self-image because the self-image is the stepping stone to who you are going to become. So we always have to work on the self-image. So currently, you might have a self-image right now that you're not comfortable with. You want to upgrade it. You want to change it. Like I had mentioned earlier, you write out the self-image you wish to acquire. I'm more confident. I am more successful. I am more sexy. There are people who want to be more sexy, trust me. I am more handsome. I am more confident. I am more lovable. Your I am statements. Now your old self-image, you don't talk about it. It's gone. Whatever it was before, whatever inadequacies you've had, whatever it is that you do not want, you don't discuss it. It's to the side. So we're focusing on the current self-image. Now, before we go into the actual art of going in with our self-image, we have to go back to our inner child. The child that was created between 1 and 7, which is yourself. There's a part of you that holds on to your emotions. That is your inner child. At some point, you have to go back and confront your inner child. Literally asking for forgiveness. Because throughout your life, you've never known there was an inner child. And that inner child is responsible for the outcome of your self-image. So the inner child is responsible for the outcome of your self-image. So you go back, contact your inner child. There is a process which I will leave a PDF file somewhere below or to the sides of a link to a PDF file on how to contact your self-image. How to contact your inner child to ask him or her for your forgiveness. Once that is done, you can then graduate to the point of your self-image where you want to install certain parts of your self-image into you. You go through that process. But from that point, when you have written out the attributes, the characteristics that you want of your new self-image, you have to go back and deprogram your current programs, habits, routines that you have that are not giving you the results you want. You go back in, deprogram them. There's a process to deprogram. It's like a computer. Your brain is like a computer. Your system is like a computer. Deprogram and then reprogram in the new traits. Now there are certain things you can do to increase that. Number one, you can set alarms on your phone. I currently encourage you to set one alarm every 3 hours, reminding you to consciously think of your new self-image, what you've written down. Some people like to set it a little bit more, but once every 3 hours an alarm should go off that reminds you to review your self-image. As you are reviewing, you can write. Some people like to write. When you're writing, writing causes actions and feelings. So that embeds your self-image. You can even go forward and record your voice, reading the listing of your self-image on a voice recorder. Play it on loop several times a day. If you're more extreme, you want rapid results, play it throughout the day. Even at nighttime, play it at night. Because when you sleep, your brain doesn't go to sleep. So the words will be reverberating in your system, in your mind, reminding you of your new self-image. If you're able to continue to do this for about 21 to 30 days, you're going to develop these new habits, these new neural pathways in your brain, showing you what your new self-image is going to be like from what you've written down. After the reprogramming of that process of the self-image, you can now set up little ways to avoid distractions. When you're implementing your new self-image, you're going to come up with lots of little distractions, interruptions, things that might get you off track. There are things you can put into place to stop that. Those are the few things that I can mention right now for you to improve your self-image through going back, acknowledging your inner child, and going forward to deprogram and reprogram parts of your self-image. Now, this process takes about 30 to 90 days. If you keep doing it for 30 to 90 days, you will notice a big shift in your aura, in what you attract to you, and how people will see you and relate to you. It will all be in relation to the new self-image you have instilled over time. Consistency is very important. Don't put too much over your head about it's not going correctly, it is going correctly. Just do it as best as you can. Some of you who might be feeling stuck, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to go forward. If you're feeling stuck, you're feeling like you're in a standing position, you're not going forward, you're not going backward, you're just going around in circles, you have to do what they call a pattern interrupt. Interrupt your current pattern of daily habits and activities. I will suggest a few things. One, do things in the opposites, in the backwards, in the rotation. If you're going to work, take an opposite route to work. If you are taking a walk, take a different route to walking, a different route to walking. If you're at home, try one of the methods that I was taught earlier in my life was try to move around your home backwards. From the kitchen to the bedroom to your bathroom, just try to go around it once or twice backwards. In the mornings when you want to brush your teeth, if you're right-handed, use your left hand. If you're left-handed, use your right hand. Just basically use opposites. You want to shock your system. You want to completely shock it, interrupt the pattern, which will allow the new self-image characteristics to settle in deeper. But you have to shift your body. You have to make an effort to do things in the opposite, to distract you, to sort of like rock your system by doing the things I had mentioned, opposite ways to work, moving around backwards, changing your routine. That way the new habits can be installed. So these are some of the things that you can do, that I do myself, to improve my self-image. Because I normally change or alter my self-image every 2 to 3 times a year. This is about my 3rd time in this year that I'm doing it. And I said, since I'm doing it again, I wanted to share it with some of my students and clients who are asking me, what do I do to change my self-image? So in a nutshell, those are the things I have just explained for you. So I do hope you get it on this video, and in the next video I'll then show you some techniques for auto-suggestion and instilling your new self-image further into you. So until the next time we meet, have a great day.